me start this in 5, 4, 3, 2. Welcome to the Outlaw Mud Show Drive-In. My name is Joe Connor. Pete Guest is on assignment today, and we are actually going to postpone our tournament until he is here for next week. And with me, as always, is Mohammed Fadi.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this show. I have no idea what we're doing today. I had all this stuff set up. I had brackets. I had data. I had diagrams in here. Diagrams. And I had this huge scoreboard that was gonna be right behind me over
It's a
here, and
whiteboard.
we were gonna it was gonna be a whiteboard with scores written on it, but it was gonna be home slash visitor, even though no one is home and no one's visitor, and everything, and all of that stuff is just thrown out the window. Okay, hello. I guess have a good show, guys, and I guess or anyway, hello.
And also is Blanton.
Good morning, everyone. And you have to remember, when Joe booked the show, he changes the show because he books the show. We don't use a book; we just throw it out the window.
2 years ago.
I would love to throw the book
today.
at him, if you know what I mean. Anyways.
2 years ago, originally was to me the greatest day in professional wrestling history. I was never more excited than I could have been when Double or Nothing debuted. I thought AEW was going to be the greatest thing of all time, and I was honestly ready to quit watching WWE and go completely AEW, 100%. With the exception of the Wednesday night thing, they didn't have that completely announced yet. Then after I saw the first few pay-per-views, kind of changed my beat a little bit. But tonight is Double or Nothing 2021. And James, do you want to take charge as far as reading off the bookings, since you're the resident AEW fan of this show?
Sorry.
I will gladly help. For sure, yes, I will.
But that's interesting. I had no idea you had plans to abandon the WWE ship and jump to AEW.
If it was gonna be against SmackDown or Raw, I was gonna leave one of those shows. I had complete hopes for AEW to be the greatest thing, and that just crumbled for me completely. I still would have watched pay-per-views and all that, but yeah, I was so ready. I also throw in another name here. Walter Sylvie and I actually were both talking.
He doesn't matter.
We both were.
He doesn't mean nothing because he still think MLW's the major leagues, and he always hype up they no sign people. He lives in a fantasy world though. Mark them, somewhere in Hawaii, Texas.
Wow. We're getting a shoot interview here already.
So I'll take your word more than his, Joe. That you felt that way, not him.
He legit did. He legit did.
I know.
I would say 2 years ago he had not, turned into the full gimmick that he's portraying now. So I might, I'm inclined to believe that 2 years ago,
I know,
or 2.5 years ago or so, he might have still, had a little bit, until a certain someone else, started coming out openly against it, and then.
Yeah. Let's not do shoot interviews here, okay?
Yeah.
So here's the lineup for tonight. Casino Battle Royal.
Should we just go through it like match by match or something? That way we can.
I think so. Yeah. Match by match. We can talk about history. We can talk about
Yeah.
Okay. Casino Battle Royal. I'll go first. I hate it.
I hate the idea of the Casino Battle Royal.
Yeah.
Okay. It's just something to get on there to get a title shot. It's something they started 2 years ago, so it's just a battle royal thing.
I mean, a regular battle royal at this point would be better than the Casino Battle Royal. It's just,
yeah.
So
Yeah, but you.
Looking at the people in it, Christian is my pick.
Mhm. Oh, hold on, that's a wild card.
um
That's a wild
yeah.
card. So they always got a wild card. But I looking at it, I agree with you. Yes, that
I
it would
don't
be
know.
Christian
I don't
or
know. I think maybe, just maybe, Christian is gonna be sidelined by Taz's group.
That's a possibility.
Yeah.
yeah. And
So
if not Christian, maybe the wild card or maybe Penta. Because again, they don't give you a certain
um
date, but you
I'm
get a title shot.
I would hope for Penta,
Yeah.
but I have no faith that they're gonna put Penta in that position, honestly.
Oh, I know, but that's my third pick out of if no
Yeah.
Christian,
Who else is
no wild
notable?
card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else is
Yeah.
notable
Well,
on
let
this?
me let me list the names. So Christian Cage, Matt Sydal, Powerhouse Hobbs, Varsity Blondes, Dusty Rhodes, Matt Hardy, The
Wait,
Acclaim,
did you
Evil
just?
Uno.
Yeah. Okay. You
What?
Dustin Rhodes, not Dusty Rhodes. Sorry. I was just.
Sorry, Dustin. Sorry.
Yeah.
Evil
Okay. Stop.
Uno, Colt Cabana, Preston Vance, Jungle Boy,
Hmm.
Private Party, then Penta, QT Marshall, Nick Colomendo, and more. So, yeah, just to look at that.
I
Yeah,
mean, maybe QT, but I don't think that business-wise that's a good decision right now.
no, no.
I've never been a fan of QT, even like Ring of Honor stuff. He's just always kind of bored me.
Yeah, because you like all the
But
high stuff, high flying, high spot guys. Yeah, a guy comes in traditional wrestler like QT, and all of a sudden he's boring as. Anyway, rant over. Go.
I don't think that is completely true at all.
Wait, no,
But
no, see.
um
Wow,
uh
he went into defense mode.
I know. And he with a smile too, like, who you talking about? That's not me.
but I did like his heel turn. Full discretion, I haven't watched AEW in like 3 weeks.
Wait, what?
But I did
Uh,
like I
What?
haven't watched AEW in 3 weeks.
What?
there you go.
There he
You don't.
goes. Now he
And
does it
I'm
right.
proud of you. And I see I'm proud of Joe. I said if you don't like it, you just don't have to watch it. So that's
Yeah,
it.
exactly,
But
exactly.
yeah, see,
Plus,
exactly.
plus, unlike someone, I do give credit when credit is out there.
Mhm.
Exactly. And that's why I take your word more than somebody else. Some other
Yes.
mark and stuff like that.
I,
Um
I
I like
honestly,
Q
yeah. Go ahead.
no go ahead.
No, I was
No,
just
I said
gonna
I like
say,
QT. No, go.
age before beauty, sir. Go ahead.
No. Here go. Check it out, Joe. You Randy Orton.
Okay. I'll hold on to this. Anyways, you know what? You can have this back. Okay, it's. I feel like I'm gonna drop it. Go. Anyways, he did not reach for it. Okay. I'm just gonna
All
say
right,
like
Mohammed, you go.
NXT moving nights has made it much easier because I used to like watch both of them as a simulcast. Get one out of
Same.
the way, and it honestly made me miss a lot out of NXT. Or, like I missed a lot out of AEW, but I don't care that much about it honestly. But then again, now that I don't get to watch AEW live, it is a much better viewing experience for me to just zip through it. Just go from
Mhm.
skit to skit, condense all these matches. Just watch it in about 40 or 50 minutes, and while I'm doing others, the whole show.
And I just want to say I like QT Marshall Rose. I like the factory is different because it's the anti Cody thing, and I'd rather he be more of a manager and just
It's,
come in
Same.
on certain tags and stuff like that.
I
You can
mean,
have matches on other things, but it's helping new talent. Let's go with that.
I would
That's
have
how I look at it
liked
like
I
that.
would have liked it, but I honestly, when Cody beat QT, I think the factory is dead in the water.
Same.
It's
Yeah, yeah.
it's the same thing. Like people give a lot, and this is something I'd hate about like modern day wrestling fans because they like AEW, they're gonna give this a pass. But when John Cena
Hmm.
beat the Nexus at SummerSlam, the internet almost broke.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And here comes Cody. This guy is like this new big new thing that's coming out, and he's like this big new heel faction, and he's coming and he just beats their leader clean.
I know. I thought it was weird too, but I'm just thinking that it's weird because I think they just don't like to focus on QT, but you have a group though. But that's funny enough. That's the next match because that's Cody Rhodes versus Anthony
Again, it's
Gogo.
working backwards now.
Yeah,
It could work if QT is gonna
yeah,
be like more of a manager, but then again, he's in this battle royal.
yeah. But yeah, with another guy. But I'm just thinking he's just there. But I get you though. It gets you. It don't make sense because then you need to have he shouldn't be the leader then or the focal point
And
and stuff like that.
we'll talk more about it when we get to that match of Cody and Anthony Gogo. But
But no, we can do it now. It is.
yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah. But I'll just say one thing about the Casino Battle Royals, just to clarify why I hate it, because great thing about the Royal Rumble, one guy comes in every 2 minutes. Every guy that comes in has a moment at least when they're coming out. What they do in the Casino Battle Royal is just dump 5 guys on you, and none of them get like a response.
Mm-hmm.
That was honestly
yeah,
my first downfall while watching Double or Nothing when they had the Casino Battle Royal. I was kind of like, oh, this is kind of odd how this is being presented, but it was different. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna see it through, see how it goes.
yeah, and I get it. It's
It
their
just
match.
kept irking me the entire night.
And I get it. It's their match, and it's an original idea and everything. But just because an idea is original doesn't mean it works.
Yeah.
Well, it's not executed well. That's what
Yes.
it could be
I mean,
executed better.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's very TNA. Like,
It
like
is.
the things people mock about TNA is basically that.
It is.
I never seen King in the Mountain match. I always heard about it. Sounds very complicated.
Yeah.
Never
It
seen
is.
it.
Look one up just for curiosity's sake. Look one up for curiosity.
Yeah.
It's a
So
good
one. I think the one with Kurt Angle, Mick Foley, and Samoa Joe. That's the one you should.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I get they
granted-
trying to be different, just not executed properly, and it should
It's
be.
just that, it's not even when executed properly. An idea looks good on paper, and then when you look at it, because the King of the Mountain match, it's like, okay, you think about it. I like the idea of someone going up and putting the belt on. It gives you that whole sort of like the rollerball movie vibe, or the
Yeah.
Crystal Maze vibe. You guys remember the Crystal Maze? Anyone watched it back? Yeah, that sort of vibe. But when you see it in practice, like a Kurt Angle or Samoa Joe going up with the title, it's kind of deflating. It's
No, but it's just the whole penalty box thing and this and that. Like, what's going on here?
I mean, like when and you put that
I
there's
honestly
5
forgot
people.
about that aspect.
Yeah, I forgot about the.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The whole
I remember,
structure of it. You look at it.
I remember there was
what's
a box on the outside. I forgot it was a penalty box that once you and you have.
But it's good that the person who's never seen one brought it up, and the two people who have seen them just completely blacked it out of their mind.
Yeah, see.
I forgot. Whole point that, so you have you have to actually pin someone or make someone submit to qualify to put the belt up on top of the. It's when that match is so bad that Kurt Angle actually trashes it while he is still with TNA.
Yeah.
Thank you. See, because how you say like what? They're just climbing on top of the thing to put the belt. They're like, no, it's a little bit more than that.
There's
more than that.
There's a whole thing.
Exactly. But as I was saying, like they try to be a wrestler, try to be something new. It's just that okay, if we do this, how can we properly explain it and show that to the thing? And then that's when I say it wasn't executed well because
And I think the last time they did the Casino Battle Royal, they did the whole thing where they cut the music intros of each one until like a few seconds, or did I imagine that?
Probably imagine that. Yeah. I have to check. But
that sounds alright though. I don't know.
But like I said, they only have 4 pay-per-views a year. Yeah. But I look at it like this, and please, I'm not giving on them defense, but they get 4 pay-per-views a year. They try to have one thing, and that's the theme for
The
Double or
casino,
Nothing's Casino Battle Royal. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Casino Battle Royal,
So
Casino Money in the Bank, Casino
yeah,
Battle Royal Women.
yeah. See,
Yes. Yes.
see. Oh, eventually, yes. But our next match is Cody Rhodes versus Anthony Agogo. Um, I want to say Anthony should win. He should clean. But we do have hashtag Okada always wins, and we got hashtag Cody wins.
Cody
So
wins
I don't
law.
know.
I
Law.
I will say this. I first of all, I am a fan of Cody, but I am sick of how he
You
has
don't say.
presented his entrance, his promos, and his matches on Dynamite with enhancement
He
talent
is
that go
he is
way too
basically
long.
presented as AEW's Undertaker / Triple H rolled into one.
Yes, I am all for a fresh feud, but this one just really feels out of left field. Like it almost feels like this should have been the QT Marshall match. Um,
Hmm.
but if I had to choose, I mean, I'm all for putting new talent over. I just don't think this is the right time. I would go with Cody. But honestly, I have no investment in to this one, so that's all I'm gonna leave it at. Mohammed?
I will agree that this should have been the QT Marshall spot. I mean that this should have been the match that they had instead of like throwing it away on Dynamite to set up this match.
Yeah.
They should have set up the QT
Hmm.
Marshall, and then you could have had Anthony Agogo just target Cody after it,
Yes. Yeah.
and then you would go
Build
ahead.
his way up to the top.
Yeah,
Yeah, build his way to the
Yes.
top.
yeah. I think what is right is that Cody is due for a loss. It's
Yes.
it's and again, people would say
Hmm.
like he lost to Darby Allin. Yeah, that was 100 years ago, and it's not a feud he has won up pretty much every feud he's been in. And what do I want to say? Like I would I would say give this win to Anthony Agogo by shenanigans. I don't care, but if Cody wins this first match, I think that's the end of it. We're done.
Yeah.
I
You
agree with
can't
you.
you
Yeah,
can you can't go
yeah. That's what I'm
forward with it.
thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking Anthony's going to win. Because funny enough, looking at his back thing, I'm shocked that WWE didn't sign him. He's a Olympic boxer, model, star. That NXT would love that stuff. He can
You
Yeah,
know
speak
who else would
well
have
and
loved
does.
that? Court Bauer and MLW.
he
If
would
they
have
can
been.
afford him.
He would have been in the next draft. Thank you for joining us on the Outlaw Macho Drive-In. If you liked that video, please click like and subscribe to our channel for more content from the Drive-In. For full episodes of our podcast, you may look us up on Anchor, Spotify, or wherever your favorite podcasts are available. Just search for Outlaw Macho Drive-In. And if it's not too much trouble, would you help us out here? Spread the word, share. We would really appreciate it. Thank you. We love you. Bye.